Bro, am I really that fucking special needs before I can't even put a fire in a fireplace properly? Guess so. Well, welcome to 2026. For you guys watching this is probably going to be later in the week. I just did not have the energy to make this video on the fucking first because I was so sick, guys. I don't know what was going around. Some stomach bug, some stomach virus, adenovirus, COVID, I don't fucking know. But point was, I was super sick. I was literally dying, fucking pooping out my intestines, vomiting everywhere, so that was fun. But it's 2026, okay? This is your year. I'm not fucking sugarcoating this. It's gonna be a serious video, so lock the fuck in. Understand something, guys. Your life can genuinely change within 1 year if you're willing to dedicate yourself to this craft. I know all of you guys, you want to be profitable. You want to get your first payout, maybe. You want to make $100,000, your first $100,000 from day trading. I'm telling you, it is possible. I'm living proof of it. It is 3:40 in the morning, and yeah, I don't know why it's not focusing, but I had to get this out for you guys because I'm not playing any games anymore, guys. It is about time you stop acting like a bot, stop joking around, stop watching brain rot, stop dreaming about the life you wish you could have and start actually manifesting it today in 2026. Understand something, guys. With the new year, there's so many people who are going to be like, oh, New Year's resolution 2026. It's time for me to get healthy, go to the gym, become a better version of myself. But these are the same people who say that every single fucking year, but never make a change. When are you going to make a change? The point is you can't lie to yourself. Use this video, use everything you've watched about me in my channel as real fucking motivation and fucking commitment to yourself, because it's the new year, guys. As you guys know, I am going to be dropping an academy, calling it AA Bands Academy, and after this video, we're going to be full focused in making that whole boot camp, that academy, and every video after that is going to be for the academy. It's going to be designed to take a full beginner, zero idea on what day trading is, zero clue, to a full advanced level day trader. I'm not going to gatekeep the sauce anymore. I'm going to tell you exactly how these markets work, how you can benefit from it, and in its fullest form, setting up platforms, risk management systems, everything. Oh my god, bro, I'm honestly so bad sometimes just like talking to the camera with just in a fucking straight line, because I'm such a perfectionist, so it's like I always want everything to just flow perfectly. So it's just like I wish I could just sit here and talk to you for 40 minutes without any cuts and just make it raw, but like I don't know, I feel like I would just be pausing randomly and just saying but yeah, guys, listen, I want to use this video also to kind of tell you my come up story in a sense. Obviously it's going to be in the academy, but you know, your life can change in a year. I'm genuinely not making that up. If you were able to master the skill set, actually dedicate yourself to this, and listen to the people who are trying to guide you in the right direction, it's gonna happen, okay? Let's take a little memory lane back to a fucking throwback to memory lane in 2023 when I was just graduating college, right? Mind you, I was studying to learn to, become a doctor. I got my bachelor's in biology with a minor in chemistry, and essentially I was going to apply to medical school, but that wasn't my passion, that wasn't my dream. I always wanted to be a day trader. I always wanted to become a profitable day trader, right? It's, I had an interest in it, you guys know, from high school, and more on that later, but 3 months after I graduated after college, that's when I became profitable. I, got my first payout with TFT. For you, old gens, were old in the industry. You guys know that the number one firm at the time was the Funded Trader, FTMO, My Forex Funds, etc. But yeah, I had the payout with TFT at the time, and that's when I made my career. And I'm literally not even shitting you. Obviously, we're talking on a yearly basis, right? But literally a month after that first payout, 2 months after, I literally made $100,000. Like, that's just unfathomable, bro. Oh, I can't even speak. Unfathomable, bro. Like, going from a broke college student, not understanding what I wanted to do in my life, what with my life and not having any fucking passions apart from wanting to learn how to day trade to getting my first payout and making $100,000 in a month, bro, off funded accounts, like, that's just insane to me. But my point where I'm going with this is that I'm not a special case. Like, yes, I like to pride myself on intelligence. I like to pride myself on the fact that, like, I like to think things through. But listen, man, I'm not the only smart guy. You guys are smart. You know, I know you probably think that, oh, AA Bands are a fucking hater. You know, all you do is shit on people. But, like, you guys know, I'm trying to tell you that from a place of goodness, right? Like, I'm not arrogant at all, guys. I'm not egotistical. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. But, like, my point is, guys, is I believe in your potential. I believe in you, bro. And I know that sounds fucking corny because I'm talking to a camera right now. I'm talking, you know, to you guys, right? But, like, I genuinely mean this. You guys have so much fucking potential as humans. And I know for the people who fuck with me, y'all are trying to do this the right way. I know you guys are high IQ. You guys are, you know, committed to, you know, following my teachings and, you know, liking my content, associating with my content. This can 100% happen to you. And use 2026 as a framework of, I'm going to do this the right way. You need to understand something, guys. Everything you see on social media, and this isn't calling out any specific influencer, more so all of them, everything you see on social media in regards to day trading is fugazi. It is cap, okay? I've gone through it all. I've been in this industry for the longest time. I'm telling you right fucking now, bro. It is all fugazi. What all these guys are teaching you, their boot camps, their, you know, sets and remember strategies, whatever. You know, you have no pun intended. You get my point. It's all cap, guys, because they're trying to get views. Understand something. I'm not mainstream, right? I'm trying to be mainstream in my own way. You know, maybe we can get, you know, fingers crossed, 100K subs on YouTube this year. That's kind of overshooting it, but, you know, if it comes, right? But they're just trying to make views, guys. They don't care about ruining your perception of trading. They don't care about making you feel like a shitty person because they're getting views, okay? You're not some average fucking, you know, bot who, like, just consumes this stuff, but they want you to. And yeah, for the majority of society, it's gonna be like that. But there's a reason you're watching my video. There's a reason you associate with me, because we're not like that. The AA Bands community, we're not like that. Profitable trading is literally opposite of whatever you see on social media online. The lifestyle, the Lamborghinis, the penthouses, the Miami penthouses, the traveling, the girls, it is not real trading, guys. Okay? And all the stuff you see, liquidity sweeps, all this contrived information, if the markets were so simple to where you could just do that, why isn't everybody a millionaire? Why aren't we all fucking profitable on yachts doing crazy stuff? Because we know that trading is just not that simple, guys. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. But what I'm trying to tell you is this is a skill set, okay? Discretionary trading, even making a system, algorithmic, following a model with discretionary components, it is a skill set. And I don't care what anybody says, Thomas, any of these motherfuckers you see on TikTok, on social media, you can make this a professional skill set if you understand what is realistic out of day trading. Okay? Is it realistic to make $1 million your first year of trading? Absolutely not. Is it realistic to make $500K your first year of trading? Absolutely not. Okay? Realistically, you can expect to make, if you're a very good day trader, I'm talking about top 1%, you're really fucking good, you can realistically make $50,000 to $100,000 in a year. Okay? That's off a set of funded accounts, let's say 5 tops of funded accounts, but that is what's realistic. Okay? Understand something. You keep comparing yourself to everybody on this goddamn app, on this platform, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X, on everywhere. You keep getting caught up in the fugazi aspect of what they're trying to push onto you in day trading. They're just showing you P&L. How do you know it's a real P&L? I could open a demo account, put on 30 contracts, and think, oh, I made 30K today in 3 seconds, bro. And then, but what you're not understanding though is, even though I did that and it's completely capped, your psychological mental health is going to be affected by that because you're thinking that, fuck, bro, like, You don't know what's real and what's not real. But obviously you're gonna believe and you're gonna see what someone's gonna portray to you because they're just gonna fucking lie through their teeth. So now you're thinking, oh my god, I'm a shitty day trader. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, my life fucking sucks, you know? And then you trade bad, okay? This game of profitable day trading, it is you versus you. Not me versus you, not any of his influencer versus you. It is you versus you. You can make this something for yourself without any of that bullshit that all these people on social media are trying to portray to you and fucking push onto you, bro. Okay, that's the beauty about day trading. The reason why I also got into day trading in the first place was because, bro, like, I don't have to have a fucking boss. I don't have to follow anybody. It's just me in the markets. My P&L is a direct reflection of my performance in the markets. That simple. If I'm revenge trading, if I'm trading like shit, if I'm blowing all my accounts, that's my fault. That's nobody else's fault. If I'm making money, if I'm getting a 30 RR, no, 10 RR trade, 20 RR, 5 RR trade, why am I saying 20 and 30? What the fuck, bro? Bottom and top ticking propaganda got to me. 5 RR trade, 10 RR trade, whatever. That's my fucking shit. I did that shit. Nobody else. I can own up to that because I was able to use my skills to get that fucking P&L, bro. Okay? So understand, in 2026, guys, there's no more games. It is genuinely time for you to change the trajectory of your life. Okay? Don't even do this for yourself, bro. Do this for your family. Do this for your siblings, your brother, your sister, your mom. Fuck, even your future kids, man. Your future wife, if that's what you want. Okay? But understand that focusing on all the 7 deadly sins, all of just the evil parts about human nature and about what is just not productive to you actually seeing results, it's not going to help you, bro. Be realistic, understand this is a process, and dedicate yourself to actually making this a skill set. I'm going to tell you the one thing right now. Fuck everything else. All the concepts, SMC, order blocks, ICT, fucking moving averages, whatever. I'm telling you right now, anything in day trading can work. Okay? But what you need to do is this one thing. If you don't want to fucking watch this video, if you don't want to do it, I genuinely am having a stroke, bro. If you don't want to listen to anything else, all right? It's this. You need a methodology, a playbook, a style of trading that is backed up by statistical data, okay? You need to backtest a model in multiple scenarios and collect as much information on this trading style as you possibly can. And then all it is, it's as simple, even though it's easier said than done, executing it in real time. That is the literal secret golden ticket to profitable day trading, okay? I've tried to trade discretionary, and discretionary trading is, you get better as you get better and better and better, but there is a limit to what you can have in your discretion, because you just can't take random trades left and right, because if you get chopped up or you don't have a daily loss limit, you're gonna lose everything, okay? But understand, like, what is stopping you from thinking like this? What is stopping you? And sit down with yourself, bro. Sit down and ask yourself this question: what is stopping you from becoming the best possible version of yourself in 2026? Genuinely. Stop this video, pause it. We're gonna sit in silence for a second, bro. Because what is stopping you? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it the fact that you feel like you're gonna fail? Listen, man, failure is gonna happen every point of your life, bro. I can't even count on one hand how many times I've failed in every aspect of my life. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've always felt like a failure to my family, to my friends, always comparing myself. Right? It's gonna happen. But I keep pushing forward. I keep getting better. I was able to apply myself, learn it the right way. Why can't you do that, bro? What's stopping you, genuinely? Because I've said this multiple times, guys. I've had an IQ test, okay? I got an IQ test when I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, and this is something that doesn't change. My IQ is 118, all right? What does that mean? I'm not a genius. I'm not a savant. I'm above average. I'm literally just above average, which is fucking crazy, okay? This is not some online IQ test. This is a clinical, psychologist-mediated IQ test that I got when I was in 7th grade, and my IQ was 118, okay? Where's the point that I'm going with this? I'm not a genius to where I've cracked some magic secret code and figured out some secret formula that, just prints me money every single day. It's not that. And the fact is, because I'm above average, because I'm not a genius, you can do the same thing. Okay? If you're literally 100 IQ, which is literally average, you can be rich. You can become a profitable day trader. It's just, how are you framing yourself in order to achieve those steps? What do you need to do? And I keep saying this, but this is exactly how you have to think if you want that level of success, guys. All right? Use this time in 2026 to not just be proficient on the charts, but be proficient in yourself. Eat healthier. Have better relationships. Be positive. Go to the gym. Start cooking. Do things that are positive expected value in your own life. And you're going to feel so much more fulfilled, man. And this is a fact. This is not an argument. This is a fact, guys. As you guys probably are, you're go-getters. You're driven. You're entrepreneurs. All right? For me, I can tell you, if I'm not growing, if I'm stuck in the same place, and I'm not even seeing any type of growth in my life, even if it's, a little bit of growth, I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like I suck. That's probably the same exact thing and same exact feeling that you guys have. All right? Because people who want to see success, people who are entrepreneurs, people who want the most out of life, we're always moving forward, bro. We're trying new things. But this one thing, though, taking a step back, if you can do this one thing going into 2026, I don't care what happens in your life or what anybody tells you, you will 100% be rich. And that is having a growth mindset and cutting out any negativity in your life. I don't care if motherfuckers think it's corny. Cut out any negativity in your life starting this year. The moment someone is not on the fucking positive growth mindset, on your vision, on your timing, cut. I don't care. Because this is a known phenomenon. Your reality is created by your thoughts. And your thoughts are influenced by stimuli and things that happen in your day-to-day life. If you're around someone who continually tells you you're a fucking failure, you have no potential, oh, you're doing this, you're working this job, oh, you're bro, let me tell you, that will rub off on you. And it will make you feel like a shitty person, okay? If you have someone in your ear telling you, you're not profitable, you're not gonna make it, you're not having any chance of doing this, you're gonna make that a reality. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy right there. And not just trading, but any aspect of your life. You can't let that happen, bro. Because who are you to let someone else's opinions and someone else's energy dictate your fucking dreams, dictate your life, dictate your ability to get what you want out of this one fucking life that we have, bro? Because let me tell you, man, we're all gonna fucking die one day. And I know that sounds so cliche, bro. I know it sounds so corny. I know, like, you guys are probably watching this, oh my god, AA Bands, you're such a goofball, bro. You're such a cornball. But I'm genuinely telling you, I'm 24, guys. I'm turning 25 in literally 6 months, bro. 5 months. I don't fucking know. May. What was January, February, March, April, May. 4 months. You feel me? And I've been in isolation, working on my craft, working on, bettering myself, getting better at my execution, getting better at my, day trading overall, while working out, being, investing in myself. I've had so much time to introspect. And I thought about these things. I thought about these stereotypes, these cliches, these things that people are saying. And I genuinely mean this, guys. The purpose of life, I'm telling you right now, is what you define it as. Okay? Don't live your life on someone else's false, predicated opinions about yourself, because you're the one person who knows himself the best, bro. How are you about to fucking let random people who don't even know, even your own parents, bro, I'm sorry to say, your parents don't know you. They just gave birth to you. They're just related to you by blood. But they don't fucking know who you are. The only person who knows who you are is you. And I don't give a fuck. Don't let anybody take that away from you, man. Don't let somebody's stupid ass opinions limit you, bro. They're negative ass energy, bro. Cut that shit out right now going into 2026. Because this is your year to build your fucking dream. Alright, man? It's actually crazy to me. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because social media, I've said this so many times, it's such a negative place. And I truly feel we're headed to a dystopia, man. We're headed to a dystopia of where everyone is just in this fucking comparing mindset that we just fucking, I don't know, bro. We just limit ourselves. We beat ourselves up. And I had to train myself. Remember, guys, I'm human. These things, I had to train myself to really not let it get to me. Because, I mean, you guys know you guys know the best. I've been making content since late 2024, late 2023, right? Whatever. You see the shit that people say about me, man. Like, I've wished nothing but the best for you guys. I've just tried to help you guys. And I've tried to, push you guys and give you guys the fucking hard truth. And push you guys as your parent, as your older brother. But some people, they just don't like the reality. They don't like the fact that they're not doing shit the right way. So then they project that, Like, I was in a Discord server, man. Some TikTok Discord server, bro. And there were literally people telling me that I should die, bro. Like let that sink in, bro. There were people saying, AA bans, bro, I hope you die. Let that fucking sink in. We live in a society, and especially this industry, of where there are people who are wishing death upon other people. And in my case, me, bro. Just because I said, hey, man, maybe your SMTs are not good. Maybe, you're not profitable because you suck at day trading, and that's the hard truth. They didn't like that fact, that I was telling them the truth. So, because they didn't like that fact, they want to hope and wish evil, negative, vile thoughts on me. And then listen, man, when that happens, not even just from a fucking growth perspective or whatever, but when that happens, bro, that just radiates on who you are. It'll just go into other aspects of your life. You'll just be a negative and a walking fucking human of just negative fucking energy, bro. And it'll come back to you, man. Alright? But guys, this 2026, man, we're all fucking eating, man. We're all fucking eating. But I'm already on what, year 5 now of my whole trading journey. You guys know I started like 2021. But like, guys, this is for you, man. This is your time. You can do this shit, bro. I genuinely believe in all of you guys, bro. If you're listening to what I'm saying, you're applying yourself, you're putting in the hours, you're doing the steps exactly that I did to get to this point. There's literally no reason you can't have the same results, if not more, than me. One of my students right now, his name is Pavel. He joined my mentorship, I think, my trading mentorship, it was 2024. Okay? He is the definition of a grinder. He kept failing and failing. He's failed 5 or 6 times in a row. But he didn't cry. He got back up. He fucking went for it. He kept applying himself. He kept executing, getting better, more and more experience. This dude is on track for a $50,000 a month. I shit you not. He's copy trading his accounts. He didn't want me to say this. So, Pavel, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, bro. I had to tell the viewers because you're just killing me, bro. He's gotten, I think, in the last 2 months, at least 10K in payouts, 5 to 10K in payouts, in that range. But this month, this year, coming into 2026, he is genuinely about to have the biggest change in his life. Just because he applied himself, he put his head down, and he got the fuck back up, bro. Because here's the difference between someone who's going to make it and someone who's not going to make it. The person who falls down doesn't stay down. They get back up. They continue to apply themselves. They learn from their mistakes. Now, listen, if you're making the same mistakes in day trading and you just never learn, there are some people like that, and that's mainly due to a gambling addiction and an inherent nature of gambling. So it's not really a trading issue. It's more like you're just, I don't know, treating trading as gambling. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, if you fall back down, you're the person who decides to get back up. Not somebody else, not your friends, not random people on social media. You are the one to decide that. Do you want to get back up, and do you want to keep fighting? Do you want to keep pushing, or do you just want to lay down and die? Because guess what? You can do that. You can lay down and cry and die and fucking let life take over you. Let destiny take control of your life. And guess what? No one's gonna fucking care. Life will move on. Other people, they don't care. You think people care about you, bro? You think this world is all fucking, just sunshines and rainbows? We're all, you know what I'm saying? We're all in it together. Fuck no, bro. Fuck no. There are very few people like me who are actually genuinely wishing good on you, bro. Who are trying to help you. This world is fucking cutthroat, bro. It will eat you up in 1 second. If you don't have the mental fortitude to apply yourself, to go after your dreams, and to make shit happen, someone else is gonna come in, and the world's gonna fucking eat you up. And it's just gonna fuck you over, bro. Okay, man? Like, guys, it's crazy because I feel like this is one of my most motivational fucking talks ever, and it's rightfully so, bro. I'm trying to speak to you guys to the soul. I'm trying to speak to the soul, man. But, like, bro, I remember, man, and I say this story, I've shared this story multiple times. I remember, bro, I was so down bad one time when I was, I think, 20 years old, 21. I used to drive a 1997 Nissan Altima. Really shitty car. It was my dad's old car for like 20 years. And, man, I can't remember how old I was specifically. Maybe it was, but I just remember the specific fucking memory. 2 memories. I had blown 2 funded accounts. It wasn't FT, it was TFT, I think, during that time. It was like 2 or 3 TFT accounts or whatever. So maybe it had to be like when I was like 20, 21, I don't know. And I sat in that car, bro, really shitty car. I just drove, and I was crying. It was like 2 a.m., bro, 3 a.m. I just drove, parked in a parking lot, and I just cried, bro. I just cried, man, because I had failed so fucking much, bro. I was down to not my last hour, but I was just struggling financially. I had to take the fucking public transportation because we only had 1 car, so I couldn't even drive to college because my dad had to take the car to work, bro. We were so broke, we couldn't even afford a fucking car, bro. 2 cars for me and my dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to take the fucking public bus, bro. And it's just, I felt humiliated, man. Like, damn, I don't even have a car. I'm blowing my accounts. I'm struggling. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. My life sucks. I hate college, bro. I have no friends. And all of that, man, it just came to me, bro. And I just cried. Cried. In my car, in my 1997 Nissan Altima. And I opened my wallet too at that time. Fucking pennies, bro. Had like 10, 25 cents to my name. 7 cents to some bullshit, dude. And in that exact moment, I swore, bro. I swore. I said, I don't care how many hours I'm putting in. I don't care how much sacrifice I'm willing to do. I don't fucking care. I'm going to never be this broke again. I'm never going to be this down bad where I have 7 cents in my wallet and I'm doing shit the wrong way. I vowed, bro. And after that, I let nothing negative stop me. I blew an account. So what, bro? I learned from it. I didn't take anything personally. I kept exponentially compounding myself in a positive frame of mind, positive growth mindsets. I didn't let shit get to me. And step after step, obstacle after obstacle, you learn something. Every time you blow an account, every time you fucking trade in the market, you learn something. And you guys know this. Oh, shit, that's what's going on in the market. Okay. Oh, I have to do this now. Okay, maybe taking 3 trades at that level wasn't good. You adapt, you get better. And slowly, those adaptations, fucking JJK Maharaga, you're like fucking Maharaga, if you know, you know. Those adaptations build you and build you and build you and build you. Until you get to a point of where you have so much confidence in your trading that nothing can stop you. And after that point, man, I put my head down, finished my college degree, moved out of my hometown. And 3 months later, boom, 8K payout. A week later after that, boom, 19K. 2 weeks after that, 37K payout. Boom, invited to a podcast. After that, 44K payout, 20K payout, 10K payout. Compounding, bro, compounding. 2024 was a tough year in terms of, obviously, all the CFD firms went down and we had to, move to futures. And boom, after that happened, well, we'll talk about that and fucking later, but same shit. Compounding, boom, 5K payout, 4K payout, 10K payout, 20K payout. It just kept going up, man. And that can absolutely be you. But do you have what it takes to figure out what is holding your potential back? Do you have what it takes to make the sacrifice? Do you have what it takes to say, fuck the haters, fuck the negative people in my life, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with my life? Do you have what it takes? Because if you don't quit now, it's not worth your time. Like, guys, you think that being a profitable day trader is such, again, sunshines and rainbows, bro. Like, sure, I became profitable a year and a half into my own journey. But bro, understand something. It takes years, a decade, to truly matriculate in this field, bro. And I'm not even there yet. So if I'm not even fucking there yet, and I'm at my level, what makes you think that you can get at that level right now in 30 days, 1 year, whatever? Not 1 year, but you get my point, right? Understand as well, this whole thing of 2026, just because it's 2026, and I know this is, gonna be a hard pill to swallow, just because it's 2026 does not mean you shouldn't have already been putting the work in. But use this as your anchor point. That's why we use New Year's, because we use it as a life anchor point to improve ourselves. But I'm not talking about no Fugazi improvement. I'm talking about real internal genetic change, bro. Changing your fucking genes, man. I know that sounds corny, actually. Hey, y'all can make fun of me in the comments. That was actually corny. But changing your DNA, you guys get what I'm trying to say, to the point of where it's actually manifesting into reality, using 2026 as a year, as an anchor point to make this shit happen, bro. Because you can do it. I fucking believe in you, man. There are 2 people in this world. Alright, I'm gonna give you an example. Person A lives their whole life in doubt, lives their whole life in fear, lives their whole life of what could have happened, lives their whole life in the state that everyone's out to get them. Nothing, they can do nothing for themselves. Their life sucks. It's just easy. Let's just go, watch some TV, eat junk food, never making shit happen for them, never chasing their dreams. Person B amounts to their potential, understands that this is a process, not a sprint, but a marathon. Understands that if I can get 1% better every fucking day, if I can dedicate myself to improving just a little bit, that will compound exponentially and make me into the person that I've always wanted to be my whole life. Which person do you want to be?